Hey, welcome back everybody, Sign here again with another episode of my FTB Skies 2 playthrough. And yeah, just if I stand here, it kind of supercharges our source production, so I'm trying to get these jars to fill up all the way, which we're getting there. You know, we've got 2 and like a quarter to fill up. I went ahead and stack limited these things to only allow 64 of each to exist. And since it has nowhere else to go, it just locks the imbuement chamber whenever, that happens. So we've got, what, 5 of the essences out of 8 already at a stack, which, honestly, I think a stack would be fine. I don't think we're going to need much more than that. Or at least, more than that on hand at any given time. But I want better plastic production. You. Go away. Okay, am I powering this? I am powering that. Which isn't required, but, it does speed things up, so... Alright, so we're going to set you to be latex. We're going to pull. Hey, there it goes. It's pulling from the tank automatically. I need to get this thing some water, so let's go ahead and just make a sink, right? Sinks are overpowered, but, they're worth it. Okay, water is going to be pull from the front. Now I just need some conduits. Hey, and we should start making, what is it, tiny piles or whatever? Oh, no, now it just spits out dry rubber. Okay. It used to make, like, tiny bits of rubber that you didn't have to autocraft it into a 3x3. Now, the other thing is, make ourselves a resourceful furnace. We just need a golden gear. Okay, easy enough. Surprised that wasn't a quest. We're going to put you here. Your input is going to be to pull from the bottom. Hey, look at that go. And we're going to power that. It's going to automatically cook all that for us. Oops, I did not mean to hit you, cows. Oh god, you're almost dead. Hey, cool. Goat dropped me a dimensional shard. Nice. Do I have any splash potions? I have healing, and I do have a splash of regen, and that'll be just fine. Come on, get closer together, guys. Come on. There we go. Heal up. You're my only cows. I don't want to accidentally kill you. Alright, so tanks now, because I need a tank to store essence in. Okay, I'm out of reinforced alloy. Okay, that'll work for now then. And then I'll just put you here and have you output your essence to the front. There we go. Then if I grab an ender chest, say this guy, and we'll toss it there. And then we can have the output push to the back. And that's going to put the plastic in here, it goes into the system automatically. And except for this little bit of wiring here, it's a 3x3x1 setup to automatically produce rubber or plastic and essence. We're actually going through that latex pretty quickly. I did take 16 buckets just to fill the processing unit up, though. That works. Don't know what we're going to need a lot of plastic for, but now we've got basically unlimited plastic. Oh, let's see what we got. Oh, yeah. Cable tier exporters. Gives me an advanced processor. Okay. Cable tier importers. Autocrafting upgrade. Hey, quest complete. Okay. And then advanced importer exporter. Gives me processor bindings. Okay. And then the autocrafting upgrade gives me 16K storage part. Okay, I mean, it's not bad. And I think that's all the refined storage 2 stuff. General storage, utility upgrades for functional storage. Gives me a stack upgrade. Okay. I have a drawer set up over at my pumpkin farm to automatically export pumpkin seeds into the squeezer. Logistics, we got mechanism. Basic pipe upgrade. Okay. Mechanisms, item pipes. We need a pipe wrench from the pipes mod, huh? To complete that quest? Okay. And let's get that made. Did it really use blaze rods for that? I mean, I've got a bunch of blaze rods, so that's fine, but I was not expecting it. And then improved pipe upgrade, nice. Then we get integrated dynamic stuff we can get into. Got our flex network stuff, which... there we go. Just an information quest. Laser IO, which I keep wanting to play with, but I have not really done much with. Then modular routers. Oh yeah, and then we have modern industrialization pipes. Also, what's about general logistics? Oh, we have entangle blocks. Nice. There we go, and we'll get rid of that. Getting started. What did I complete here? Where is the zinc? Oh. Yeah, okay. I have zinc seeds now, so it's not an issue, but yeah. Evocation rune. Holy rune. Mithril banding. Oh, no, it's platinum. What I had here. Okay, there it goes. The wild hunt. Oh, hero of the village. Yeah. Did that a while ago. And then 50 hours. Relic bag, and I get to choose. The leather belt somewhat decent. 1,000 experience, and we get a legendary crate with an antimatter pellet. 2 antimatter pellets. What can I use you for by yourself? Supermassive QIO drive, which, yeah. I'm not going to get into the QIO stuff because it's kind of extremely expensive and not as useful as refined storage or applied energistics. So we have upgrades for the mecha suit. The antiprotonic nucleosynthesizer. That's always a fun one here. Of course, we need liquid antimatter to do the recipes. Yeah, it's going to be the easiest way for us to get phantom membranes. Dragon eggs, which only requires 4 millbuckets of antimatter. Echo shards. Yeah. Should I say just, stuff it and get into mechanism? Because we need an SPS, a supercritical phase shifter, to turn polonium, liquid polonium, into antimatter at a really bad rate. And this is a huge multi-block, and probably have to end up doing it anyway. Okay, so what's up with the belt? Right. +1 experience point for each experience gained by equipped charms. Abilities. Increase maximum number of amulet equipment slots by +1. That's actually handy because this is an amulet I didn't have room for. Well, necklace, I'm not sure. Yeah, necklace. Why do I have that equipped? Where did I even get that from? It must have been in my inventory once when I died, because it has a habit of auto-equipping everything whenever you pop your grave open. All right, we need bracelet. No. Arm bracelet. Hunter belt. What was the hunter belt again? Increases the maximum amulet equipment slots by +2. Load capacity or training? Load capacity, please. By +3. It's a flawless ability. Okay. Is that what it's giving me these charm slots here? Which, I can't put stuff in there, so other than that, I mean, there's a necklace slot. There's a slot for a heart amulet. 2 shoulder slots. We have 3 talisman slots. Actually, and then a trinket slot. Bundle, brooch, tome. I'm not seeing like an amulet slot though. Yeah, that's nothing. Okay. Hmm. Back slot, but that's also back slot. So if I want my jetpack, then I have to put it into this curio slot. Isn't there a way to unlock more curio slots? Money, right? We can buy them? I'll get to that. Wither skeletons. Loot create a choice. Let's go magical goods. I might get something for Malum. +5 magic skill. Really? Okay. What was this? +1 magic skill. How bad is it now? I have 8 points. Wow. This is for irons. This is all just summoning power, right? And there's some mana regen in there. Let me unlock that. And let me go mana regen. And max mana, right? There we go. Oh, athletics, we have a point. What are we going to do with athletics now? Not jump boost. I hate jump boost. Sprint speed. Let's go ahead and do the movement speed. Grow in size. Yeah. Okay. Put stuff away. I don't need that. I don't want that anymore either because it's just going to be too annoying. That and that. Okay. Oh, wait. I saw. Kill the Arch Evoker. +1 magic skill. Arch Evoker's logbook. Translated. Yeah. Top of a certain magical dungeon. Oh yeah, jellyfish necklace. And evasion elixir, okay. That could be good. We still have boss fights to do. Oh, rage gloves. I already claimed, no, it's the leather belt here. Was energized hearthstone. Well, considering the pack comes with the home command on by default, that's not useful. Evasion 2 from Iron Spells and Spellbooks, okay. Malum, yeah, we did Soulstone. Oh, hey, there's our book that I had no idea how to get. I should really look at quests more often. Brilliance. And then Wells Returns. Okay. But now we have the book, so I'll be able to maybe start figuring out Malum. So, extracting latex. Processing latex into plastic. And then plastic. Well, the loot llama spawned inside of a wall. Oh, then we need dissolution chambers as our next step. Which makes sense because... Okay. Blue laser base. Soul laser base. This is new. Industrial programming souls. Okay, it's from an add-on. Used in an AE2 interface to request souls. Extracted from a warden by setting up a soul laser base. And then place your blue laser lens inside of it to begin extraction. Okay, so we're setting it up like we do the laser base for the blue laser base to mine the wither. Soul Applied Energistics is an add-on for industrial programming souls that allows transferring souls using AE2. On an interface, we'll go to the soul search. I have no idea on any of that. We'll figure it out. Now that I have plastic, though, I can make mob and prism tools, as long as I have, you know, enough gassed tiers. All right, so, wow, just looking at how much time I've already spent and just going through the quest book. And we're still not done. Still have ore tech to go. Fragment forge. Crystal coin. Nice. No. Big solar panel, so. I'm curious. Basic generator. Okay, not a problem. Advanced battery. Energite's going to be a thing. Which we can make in the foundry between nickel and fluxite. That's a question I haven't thought of in a while. How much fluxite do I have now? Because that system's been running for a long time. Oh, 3,500. We've got 24,000 nickel. Yeah, my setup up here for ore production is doing all right, you know? That's an assembler. I need the foundry. There we go. All right, so I decided to build some solar panels. Advanced machine core, big solar panels. They come in, production rate 4,096 each. I got 9 of them because these things are actually really cheap. Now, granted, you know, they don't work at night, but we can fix that. All right, and yep, 4096 times 4. So that's, you know, 30,000, 36,000 plus. Not terrible. And these things are cool because they actually will track the sun as the day goes on. And then at nighttime they fold up, and it's just one of the things that's like really cool about ore tech. The animations, right? Are any of you running? Yeah, you are. I like have that, and we have our centrifuges going, and yeah. I just wish that thing would quit pointing at me. That's the only thing that I'm not really liking about ore tech. But let's go to ore tech, because I think, yep, power. Because you have to make the basic generators to upgrade them into basically anything else. So, hold control, 128 forge energy per tick, or F per tick. It's not bad. I believe this is just a regular coal-powered generator as well. There's a spiffy guide as well. Burns fuel and generates 32 R of tick. Okay, according to the book anyway. Burns lava inserted with a fluid pipe. Burns biomass. Large solar. Can generate between 32 and 224. Yeah, no, the numbers have been increased in this pack. So, burns crude oil or turbo fuel. And then there's the steam engine as well, which would be a lot of fun, but I had trouble with that in Ocean Block because it didn't have any output ports on it for some strange reason. The future is now, old man. Cybernetic augmentation directly into your body. Center stores all research blueprints, means all research will be lost when the machine is destroyed. If you accidentally destroy your center, existing augmentations can be scanned via the import button. All augmentations are permanent, requiring no additional maintenance or energy. It can be removed at any time. Some abilities can be toggled. Okay. Now don't... Yeah, you gave me speed 2 again, you stupid fairy. Yeah, it's going to be fun running around now for a while. All right, so our power problems are completely over. I could actually shut off the... Just 7 eggs is all? Shut off the biodiesel. And actually, it looks like one of them has shut down now. Yeah, we have ethanol, but we don't have any plant oil. Oh, I see what happened. So I have this crate here, and it has a sure upgrade. But you can't filter it. So it's pushing full pumpkins into the squeezer. Ow. All right. Oh, yeah, you can have those too. You just trash can that, and that is not worth the effort. Yeah, if you use conveyors, do not keep your magnet on. Biosteel is something we could use. And underneath, okay. My first thought was that there was another one in there. But there's a torch inside this opening now, so shouldn't be there. Let's see, what are you... Filtering items. Item filters can be used to designate specific items to go in your pipeline. Okay. I mean, Ortec's a pretty fully functional tech mod. Oh, I need to make this. The Schrodinger safe. Yes, because these things can hold an insane amount of power. You know, also like to potentially increase the capacity of the Schrodinger safe by powering its size with enderic lasers up to 5,000 times. But to get to this, we're going to need super AI chips, which is going to need atomic forges, and then we need advanced computing engines, which is also an atomic forge. We need quantum processors from advanced ME, which is a whole other chain that we haven't gone through yet. Let's see, yeah, that's a little ways away yet. Do I have my crafters? No. Autocrafter. 1. All right. That is sky steel, okay. Figure it might be time, okay. I'm out of these guys, huh? To... out of silicon? Not really, but I mean, kind of. No, it's like that. There we go. There we go. Just give me a stack of those things going. Let's go ahead and fry up these eggs, because I have no other use for them. Probably about time, though, to get some auto-crafting set up. Which means it might not be a bad idea to move this main system somewhere. Maybe inside would not be a bad thing. Oh, and I set up the warp plates finally. So I can go back and forth to our little impromptu village that was created by chance cubes. You know, and that never actually worked. Okay, I have an idea. Yeah, I've only got like 12 smithing tables. There. I can move it over here, right? You are a transmitter, so you'll be fine once I move you. Like disk interface, I can go ahead and move right now. Slice and splice, I can pick you up. Docking station. So things are going to go a little bit wonky in a moment whenever they start picking up like the controller and stuff. Well, it shouldn't be too bad if the controller is the first thing I get. I'm trying to decide how I want to do all this. Controller, let's do Autocrafter Manager there, maybe. Disk drive. I want my crafting grid right there, though. And let's go ahead and switch it to... Oh, it remembered. Oh, that's cool. Even breaking and replacing it, and remembered. Ooh, there we go. Pack mud back down. And we'll put this all back in. I don't need these upgrades because that was for the thing. Do I want them facing that way? Or do I want them facing out? I think out. Out is better. And did I not make a thing yet? Also floating goat head. No, I guess I didn't. The pattern grid. One of these things, right? Means I need a grid. Means I need construction core, and right now we have no quartz. Yeah, I'll have to move some stuff around. I should be able to make network transmitter to receiver to hook up to my drawer system. But like the trash can and this is all going to have to move. All right, so pattern grid. This need a grid. Means I need one of these. There's our grid. I just need a pattern. Bingo. Now I need some more patterns. Which means I need, like, glass, right? So I really need to get this hooked. Why am I picking that up? Get that hook back up. Do we have cables in here? Can I just run, like, a quick and dirty cable and call it good for the moment? Oh, yeah, we got plenty of cables. Okay. So... this is kind of annoying. You can't run cables through a door because the door takes up the full block. Let's do it here so it doesn't block me from... You cannot connect to the front of my storage machines anymore. There, now if I look up, say, glass. Nope, not yet. Because I need this cable here to connect to, like, say, this cable here, right? And there's our glass. Nice. And there's our first pattern. So we're saying you always teach is how to make more patterns. There are going to be a few annoying things, like I'm going to have to do sky steel somehow. Let's put that there. Because you need sky steel to make the machine frames or whatever. Bit frames are back. Machine casings. Yeah. And world transformation's a thing. We need, well, a charge Certus, iron, and skystone will make 2, or quartz merchant iron and skystone makes 1. But we can also make it in the crystal assembler, which is be a lot easier to automate. But it does require us to automate charged Certus quartz, which, well, we can charge it a stack at a time in the reaction chamber. Oh, interesting. If you use a laser for crystal quartz cluster, it actually drops charged Certus. That's kind of cool. There's also the electrolyzer from modern industrialization. Enrichment chamber can do it as well. Lightning channeling. And then, of course, the charger, right? So, yeah, that's the thing. We are decent on sky steel for the moment. Go away. Fly through the gap, would you? Yeah, we have a stack of sky steel left. Okay, cool. Autocrafter, and I love how refined storage now pays attention to what recipes are already known and everything. Like now it highlights this, like, oh yeah, we know how to make that. It's very handy so that you're not trying to remember what you've already taught recipes for and what you haven't. Now I'm going to change some things though, because I just had a thought. We have the ability to upgrade these things with extra storage. Okay, anything further, we need neural processors, which we need advanced and improved, and I'm not getting into that right this second. Now we have 3 times as many recipes we can put into each crafter. Just go away, Olay. Just go poof off into the distance or something. All right. So we're working on crafter. Quartz enriched iron, we do have a crafting recipe for it, which is just as efficient as running it through a machine, so that works out. What am I missing for this still? Just the advanced processors, okay. And let me just look at processors for the moment. So we're going to need to teach it how to make the raw processes of each, and then I'm going to need to hook up a furnace and probably do a mechanism energized smelter for that. And then we're also going to need a processor binding. And then I'll just teach it, hey, you can craft silicon like this. All right. Boom. But I think I'm going to go ahead and call this an episode. It did take a bit of time to make... Oh, I forgot to torch that up. Whoops. The advanced machine cores, right? I needed 2 stacks of these things, and I had to make the endurance compounds, and yeah. It was doable, but, you know, it took longer than I wanted, but it was worth it, so I don't have to worry about power ever again. But thank you for coming out. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and until the next one, signing out, have fun.